Yeah, 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 yeah.
What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the Sacai collaboration with Nike on the Vaporwaffle in the Sesame colorway. This pair released back on April 29th alongside the Dark Iris colorway. So the two retailed for a price of $180 each, or $235 here in Canada. And the official colorway for this colorway is Sesame, Blue Void, and White. So the Sesames and the Dark Iris colorway, both of these are the 5th and the 6th collaboration between Sacai and Nike on this Vaporwaffle model. So if you've seen my previous review of the Vaporwaffle, there's not too much different between this one and the OGs, but I'll add a link to that video down below if you want to check it out. Diving straight in, so the base layer of this shoe is constructed out of nylon instead of the mesh that we saw on the previous 4 drops. Surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, we have this very soft sesame colored suede. And we have more of the suede covering the eyelets of the shoe as well. Beneath the eyelets, we have this semicircle print, which is done in that same sesame color. And then on the lateral side of the midfoot, in typical Sacai fashion, we have these dual swooshes. So for those that don't know, the Vaporwaffle is a combination of the Vaporfly and the Air Pegasus, combining elements of old and new of Nike running. So that's why you'll see there's a lot of repeating aspects on this shoe, including the swooshes. So the top swoosh is done in this blue colored leather, and this leather feels very nice to the touch. And then underneath this, the white swoosh is actually just painted directly on top of the material, and it sort of has this worn out vintage look to it. On the medial side, so it's a bit cleaner than the lateral side, here we only have one swoosh, which is the blue one, but you still see that nylon material underneath. Hugging the back heel on the bottom, we have the sesame colored leather, which again also feels very premium to the touch. And above this, we have this dark blue colored leather, we have Nike and Sacai co-branding, and this nylon strip running down the center, which acts as a heel pull tab. For laces, so these come with 2 laces in one. So they come with these flat white colored laces, along with these blue colored ribbon laces as well. But if you're not a fan of ribbon laces, or if you just want to change the overall look of the shoe, they also give you a secondary pair of sesame colored rope laces as well. Underneath the laces, we have 2 different tongues layered one on top of the other. So the top tongue is done in this lighter beige sesame color, and then the one underneath is done in a darker finish. And we have 2 tags as well. So the top one has Nike sportswear branding with this neon orange swoosh, and the one underneath has Nike and Sacai co-branding. For the insoles, so these come with your typical Nike foam insole, but as you can see, it has a very narrow footbed, especially on the back heel, and printed on the insole itself, we have Nike and Sacai co-branding. So the upper of the Vaporwaffle sits atop a very chunky, very unique looking midsole. So this is essentially 3 different layers of foam put into one. So the top layer of foam is left in white, and the bottom layer of foam is left in this off-white color. But shoved into the back heel, we have this dark blue colored foam, which essentially acts as a heel wedge. And to me at least, this is definitely the most recognizable and the most striking design aspect of this pair. Turning the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your outsole, which is done entirely in this black colored rubber. We have this waffle style traction pattern found throughout, and in the middle we have Nike branding. So that breaks down the look and the construction of the Nike Vaporwaffle. For those wondering how these fit, generally speaking, I feel like these fit true to size, so I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me great. In terms of how they feel on feet and whether they're comfortable, to me at least, I feel like they're decently comfortable. The cushioning system is pretty basic. I feel like this is just your standard foam. So with that said, it's not gonna feel super advanced. It's definitely not gonna feel like a Vaporfly, but there is a ton of cushioning underfoot. This is a super bulky shoe. So even straight out of the box, your feet will feel pretty well cushioned. The one last thing I want to add from a comfort standpoint is the overall build of the shoe feels pretty heavy because of the multiple layers of foam in the midsole. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship on this pair, all in all, I was very impressed. I felt like the materials were very on point, the suedes, the leathers, and the overall craftsmanship and build on my pair at least was perfectly fine. I had 0 issues at all. With all that being said, now let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of all the Sacai Nike Vaporwaffle colorways, this one is definitely near the top of my list. I still have the original white pair as my favorite, and then I'm gonna have the black one as my second favorite. This one probably sneaks in at number 3. I love both this one and the green and yellow pair, but I think this one has the edge in terms of wearability and versatility. I just only wish they left that mesh material instead of this nylon instead. But at the end of the day, it's not the biggest of deals. This just looks like a very solid colorway. So to me at least, this was a definite must-have. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about the sesame color of the Sacai and Nike Vaporwaffle. Did you guys manage to grab this pair, or did you take an L? And how would you rank this among all the 6 different colorways of this model? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, check out my Twitter account at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.